Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another episode of Husam X Tom Little, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Habibis, the guy is back from his time in Germany. He's now a celebrity though, so it's very difficult to get him on the channel. It ain't as easy as before. You know, before I used to be like, Tom, 2 p.m. you free? Like, yeah, go on then. Now he's a celebrity. Now he's a celebrity. You know, that's just the reality of the situation. So, yeah, we're here anyway with the celebrity himself. Before we get the party started, make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This is Football if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys right now, please do hit the like button. Do subscribe to This is Football if you're yet to do so. Please keep getting involved in the chat. Keep letting me know your opinions. Keep getting involved. Keep getting involved in the chat. Why is everyone talking about... Why is everyone talking about Gravenberg? Is there something I have missed? Is there something I've missed? 1 second. 1 second. What happened? Why everyone talking about Gravenberg? Is there something I don't know? Is Gravenberg like... What happened? I think I might be missing something. Okay, I don't see any reliable journalists saying anything, but anyway. So, joining us on the channel is the biggest criminal on YouTube. These are a list of his crimes.
Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. You must be out of your mind. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere.
Hi Tom, how you doing, brother?
Hello, people. Hello. Don't
Yes.
get the narrative you're spinning. I'm not a celebrity. I just don't
There
do
you
many streams on the weekend.
There you are. Yeah. You good?
I'm good. I've just seen that Alvarez is going athletic. Ornstein pretty much confirmed it. So,
That could have been
There's-
us, but City are pricks.
no, the City wouldn't have sold to us.
Yeah, unfortunately. I know he would have loved to join though. Just gonna put it out there.
But yeah, I'm all good, mate. I've watched Arne Slot's massive Reds go 3 for 3 in America in terms of wins, beating some good opposition, playing some lovely stuff.
Have
And
some
now,
shame with the goal.
hopefully, within the next 2 weeks, we'll have some signings to talk about. I mean, there's been the stuff today about Mamardashvili. Hopefully, we sign a DM soon as well. But yeah, I'm happy with the football club at the minute.
Happy with the football club at the minute. That's beautiful, Tom. That's beautiful.
I mean, should we also inform the people of what's going to happen at the end of the stream after what happened last night? Is when you asked.
Actually, no, don't inform them yet because I might make a whole stream about it tonight at 11. So I'm just waiting for a certain person to respond. If he doesn't respond, I might give you a whole night of it. And you don't sleep early anyway, so you can't bullshit us with excuses. So I'm gonna send you a link later on. Salam alaikum, y'all. You have to press Tom about the transfers in your club. He can't protect it anymore. Also, I want to know his exact transfer goals. Matthew, the spies have been sending me all the videos of Tom Little. The spies have been sending me all the videos of Tom Little about him talking about Tyler Morton should be the starting DM and all the wild, crazy shit.
I don't think I've ever said Tyler Morton should be the starting DM.
So do you want to play the recording or are you going to admit what you said for the game against Ipswich?
I think the closest thing I'll have said to it is I'd rather Tyler Morton start over Endo.
This is exactly why when you drink, Tom, you shouldn't go on spaces. That's exactly why. Because you get clipped and you say dumb shit.
I stand by that. For the way we play, Tyler Morton's a better fit than Endo. So if you've got to start one of them, I'd start Tyler Morton.
Let's not even go there. Big up to Sultan who says, Tsum tuftar abasala, which means you basically fast for a long time and then you eat a raw onion as your breakfast. Mamar, what? Give me a break. We're going to be talking about all of that in a second, man. I appreciate you. Don't worry about it, Sultan Habibi. Like the video, frauds is what Ad says. Yes, guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video. You want to get to 32.6k subscribers as well. Tom's channel is in the title. Make sure to subscribe to him. I can't promise you any consistency, but you guys believe in Darwin Nunez, so you could believe that Tom Little
You will get a stream when we sign someone.
Oh, fair enough. Anyway, so yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Tom, first topic of the day. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just talk about preseason first before we get to the transfer shit. What are your thoughts on preseason?
I think it's been very good. I think there's a lot to like from the preseason. I think a lot of players have come in and impressed. The style of football is very nice. We are a lot more controlled than we were last season. There's some moments where we are lacking it, as Slot himself said after the United game. But for the most part, we look a lot more controlled in these games. The fringe players have come in and some of them have really caught the eye. Some of them are making a real claim to be part of the squad this season. So it's about as successful a pre-season as you could have under a new manager, all things considered. So I've got no complaints about it. I really don't.
Do you think people are exaggerating a little bit? Do you think people are doing too much? The fact that it's only pre-season and people are being so reactionary? Both positively and negatively. I thought he was thinking there, but he just lagged out. Tom Little, you fraud, man. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at him. Val, if you're in the chat, we need like this is actually low-key a good like thumbnail picture for Tom Little. Make this the new thumbnail picture, Val. Make this the new thumbnail picture, Val, please. You know, please make it the new thumbnail picture. Look, Thomas. Oh my God! There you are. There you are.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You must be out of your mind.
Tom is the biggest fraud known to mankind. I just want to say this. Tom is by far the biggest fraud known to mankind. This guy is just just sat like that thinking, and I just asked him a question and he got lagged out. I'm the one in the third world country, by the way, guys. I'm the one who's in Jordan. He's the one who's in the big UK, you know, first world country, you know, the biggest colonizers of the whole world, the whole planet, supposed to be, you know, one of the massive countries in the world, and he just froze and lagged out. So welcome to Husam X Husam, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I asked Tom Little that question about whether people are exaggerating or not, and I'll wait for him to answer when he comes back, is, once again, I'm going to mention this sentence multiple times, and even if it's repetitive, it's being repeated for a reason. The reality of the situation, ladies and gentlemen, is the following. You cannot overreact and you cannot underreact. We cannot sit up here and act like preseason means nothing whatsoever and there's nothing to learn from it. And at the same time, you cannot act like this preseason means that we're good to go and we're going to beat Arsenal in the league, we're going to beat United in the league, we're going to be, you know, doing all the stuff that we're doing in preseason, because people around us are getting better, you guys. I mean, whether people like it or not, the people around us are getting better. I mean, Aston Villa, who finished fourth, have made the most signings in the Premier League. You know, Newcastle are strengthening. Man United have strengthened. Chelsea have strengthened to an extent. If they do go get Osimhen, then that's a completely different animal. But we have to be very careful how we address the you know, how we address the preseason, because preseason cannot fool us into thinking that it's okay to not have transfers, or it's okay to just put this youngster here or put this youngster there. Yes, there are youngsters that are exciting. Yes, there are youngsters that have done well, but that does not mean that we don't need transfers or that we're good to go as is just because we have a new manager who passes left and passes right. That's kind of not how football works whatsoever. So we have to be honest about our situation. Bro, what's happening? We have to be honest about our situation and think about it on a real level. And people need to understand something. Look, if this season we're absolute ass, then it's only downhill from there. Because then Trent is going to leave, and then Mo Salah is going to leave, and then all these guys are going to leave. So, yeah. What happened, Tom? He just said his internet shit the bed, apparently. Yeah, he says he's joining on his phone. I feel so bad for Julian Alvarez, man. He's gonna end up at Atletico Madrid. Could have been us, man. Could have been us. Could have been something special. Tom, you Jedi. You absolute Jedi. What's happening with your internet? You're the guy in the first world country, bro.
Blame Sky Wi-Fi. Horrendous.
Jack is a scouser. He just told you. Get the 1 GB Virgin Media internet.
Virgin's arguably even worse. All the internet in the UK is shit. It's all shit.
Is that like expensive? The 1 GB?
It's not expensive. It's just all the internet companies are shit.
Fair. So tell me, do you think people are overreacting on preseason?
Slightly, yes. I think in terms of the overall quality, I'd say yes, but there's a lot to like in general in terms of the moments in the way we've played and some of the goals that we've scored and the overall shape. But there has been blips in the performances. But there's still so much to be positive about. It's not being this perfect thing that's going to win us the league or whatever, as some people are saying. So, yeah. A little bit, but it's pre-season under a new manager. You can get a little bit overexcited. It's fine.
Do you think people are doing too much, including yourself, with the youngsters?
No, because you saw what the youngsters could do last year. I think that one of the things I like most is the fact that we do have a clear pathway to the first team, and these youngsters do get chances to impress and make the mark because they can give you something different. I mean, Sepp van den Berg has been really impressive this preseason, I've thought. Fabio Carvalho has now made himself an option for the squad again, which people had seemingly written off. Bajcetic has shown people that he's
made himself an option for the squad. Where? Tell me.
We're not going to sign a forward, so he's going to stay and be that sick choice forward type thing.
Isn't Marmadrishvili the forward?
Marmadashvili's a goalkeeper.
Oh, that's the other. There's a guy with the same exact name who plays the forward line.
Do you mean Mikataudzi? The guy who was the top scorer? Do you mean the guy who was the top scorer at the Euros who's already moved to AS Monaco this window?
That's the guy that I first thought of when I saw it. I don't know why we're signing a goalkeeper to begin with. Maybe Kelleher is leaving, that's why.
No, it's a succession plan for Alisson.
I mean, when you say succession plan for Alisson...
He's going to get loaned out to... The plan is for him to get loaned out to... basically, from what I've seen, imagine us doing Courtois and Czech. What Chelsea done with Courtois and Czech, where they signed Courtois, loan them out for like 3 years.
But the problem is Alisson isn't Czech level right now. Alisson is better than when Czech left.
No, I know, but you need to have the succession plan in place.
And we have Jaros as well. Why the fuck are we signing a goalkeeper? It makes no sense.
The club, Mamad actually had a very good Euros as well. Now,
yes,
whilst
I
we shouldn't sign a player off a Euros,
makes sense right now. Why the fuck do we need a goalkeeper?
If it's for 3 years down the line, then I get it. Because if the plan is to sign him now and then loan him out to Bournemouth for 2 years or 3 years or whatever it is, and then when he comes back when Alisson decides he wants to go make a bag in Saudi, and then we've got a ready-made replacement who's now got Prem experience under his belt at the age of 25, the same age Alisson was when he joined Liverpool. That's smart. That's actually...
You know how annoying Ryan is, right? Very annoying, right?
Yes.
You know what's his first message? I told you Alisson's going to leave.
He's not leaving this window, though. That's been made very clear. Your whole point was he's leaving this summer. He's not leaving
This
this summer,
guy
is
is
he?
so irritating, honestly. He irritates my soul. So on preseason, tell me your 3 most impressive players and your 3 least impressive players.
3 most impressive players. Jarell Quansah.
What the hell? Yo, why?
It's
Why
an
would
Arsenal
you
fan.
pay money?
Our Arsenal fans don't like me.
Why?
I mean, who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, your big Lego egg gaffer went to America and got battered by Arne Slot. Tough shit. Unlucky. Anyway, Jarell Quansah is one of the best 3. I will say, fuck it. Trey Ione as well. I've really liked watching Trey Ione whenever he's got on the pitch. I think he's been brilliant. And thirdly, to be fair, now I can't put Trey Ione in when Salah's had a good preseason. So no, Salah can go in there, and then it's a toss up between Elliott or Carvalho. I'm gonna say Elliott just because I think he's been slightly more consistent, but Carvalho's also had a very good preseason.
Okay.
So yeah,
who's the 3 least impressive?
3 least impressive. Endo can go in there. I know he scored against United, but I've not been impressed by Tsimikas again.
Here we go. You're so selective, honestly. I've not been impressed by Tsimikas.
I've not been.
Robertson scored a goal against Man United. We didn't hear the end of it from you. He's injured. He won't play at the start of the season. Get over it. He's not that good anymore.
If Robertson was playing the way Tsimikas has in pre-season, I'd be having a go at him. In the same way that I'm having a go at Tsimikas right now.
No, you wouldn't. Because Robertson played worse than Tsimikas last year and he didn't keep the same energy.
Robertson wasn't worse than Tsimikas last year. Anyway, let's not go down this rabbit hole again because we can spend an hour talking about this.
Yeah, and let's not have a Tsimikas argument. Let's not do this. Go ahead.
Thirdly...
Say it with your chest. You know there's a name you have to say. Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling, Tom? Say it. Be a man. I want you to put it on the table and say it like a man. Say it right now. Who?
It probably is Curtis Jones, the third one.
Oh! Yay! We got there, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! He finally said it. Yeah, talk to me about Curtis Jones. Talk to me. First thing he said was trash Jurgen Klopp style of football as soon as Arne.
I mean, he didn't, but he didn't.
Yeah, he did indirectly. You can read between the lines, but go ahead.
I just think that he isn't as suited to that role yet as the others are. I think Gravenberch looks like more suited.
Can I understand this? Tell me.
We all know that Curtis Jones is going to end up playing in the pivot next year because he's not playing as a 10.
I don't know that. Based on what?
Based on the fact that Curtis Jones is not playing the 10 next year.
Based on the fact that we have Alexis McAllister, who's a guaranteed starter, correct?
Yeah, I'm not saying Jones is going to start. I never said that. I just said he's going to play in the 10.
So we're sat here arguing about the bench option? I don't give a fuck if he's on the bench.
Well, yeah, because you've asked me who were our worst players, and all 3 of the players I mentioned, they're not players who are going to be starters next year.
You know what Curtis Jones' biggest problem is? For the last 3-4 years, he hasn't changed it. And genuinely, if he changes this on no agenda, he could actually become a good player. If you understand and watch football, you want to know the biggest problem? 2 things. Number 1, doesn't take enough risks. Number 2, whenever there is a counterattack being led by Curtis Jones, he never releases the ball quick enough. And I know you've noticed this. I know you've noticed this because this ain't the first time. The thing that happened against, I think it was Arsenal or Man United. I know that this is not the first time Tom Little has watched Liverpool and went like Curtis Jones is taking too much time on the ball. You know deep down that guy needs to release the ball quicker. That's one of his biggest issues.
Yes, he got better at it last year and then he got injured and then he threw it all down the pan again. I feel like Curtis Jones is very much a momentum-based player, which kind of doesn't necessarily suit being a backup. So I hope he can learn to get out of that mold. I do think that eventually he could become a good pivot player. But right now, it just he seemed to struggle a little bit in the build-up phase. He's lucky that he only played 1 game. I will say this: he was lucky that he only played 1 game. I think if he played more than 1 game, he would have been putting Konate in this conversation as well, because Konate, you can see that Konate's got flaws passing the ball out from the back.
You're one of those guys that prefers Kwanzaa over Konate, I bet.
Yeah, 100% I do.
Why God? Why God do we have to have an argument?
Quanta's a better centre back for the. Am I saying Quanta's the better defender? No, but for the way we want to play out of the back, Quanta is better at that than Konate. Therefore, he probably should start ahead of Konate in that system.
The only thing Kwanzaa is better than Konate at is literally passing the football. That's it.
Not disagreeing. But
so you're gonna start Kwanzaa over Konate based off one quality.
The gap between
one quality, Tom, not so much different shit. One thing, passing. That's
the gap between Quant's passing and Konate's passing is bigger than the gap between Konate's defending and Quant's defending.
Really? Okay, you want to do this? Let's do this. Who's quicker?
But okay, Konate's
No,
quicker.
answer my questions. Who's quicker?
I did. Konate's quicker.
Okay, who's more aggressive?
Konate.
Who's better in the tackle?
Konate just.
Who's better on aerial ability?
That one's a toss-up. Genuinely, I could give Quanta that. You know, I might just lean to give Quanta that one.
If you wanted someone to stop Vinicius Jr. or Kylian Mbappe, who you trust?
Konate.
That's very interesting. Who's more experienced?
Konate.
Who's been there, done that?
And all this is relevant. You're just trying to stat that point here.
Who's the guy that played the pass to Kolo Muani in the World Cup final in the last second of the game? Tell me.
So, Konate. So does that mean now that
the gap between Konate's passing and Kwanzaa's passing is bigger than the tackling and all this shit?
You have mentioned one pass. When has Konate ever played a pass like that for Liverpool?
I admit.
I don't care what he's done in a World Cup.
I admit this. No problem. All I'm saying is, if I'm looking at 10 things I need from a centre back and Konate wins in 9 of them, I'm not going to start Kwanzaa based on the 1 out of 10 that he beats Konate.
No. Because you're judging them based off of the old system standards. If I look at the way this new system plays, our centre Konate's better when he has to play in a higher line and be more aggressive in his defending. Our centre backs, based off of pre-season, aren't playing like that because
we sort of played of a mini high line, maybe not as high, but it was still high.
A high line is you're always going to play a high line if you dominate the ball because you naturally push the team forwards. But it's the style of defending. Our centre backs are not rushing out to make the tackle like they were under Klopp, which is where Konate's strong suit is because he's quick into a tackle. They are being told to be more measured and more composed, which is what Quanza's better than I'm at. And if you really want to, you broke down every aspect of defending. I could break down every aspect of passing, and every single one goes to Quanza. And all of a sudden, it's not one aspect goes to Quanza. It's a lot of it goes to Quanza. My point is, when you are looking for a guy who is a natural fit for the system and the requirements that it asks, Quanza's skill set is better than Konate's. Does that make Quanza a better player? No. But does he fit this? What the system requires more? Yes.
Just like Quanza gave it to Bruno Fernandes at Old Trafford. Let me ask you the last question on pre-season before we get to the transfers. There's the guy me and you had an argument about before pre-season started. You know,
who didn't we have an argument about?
Yeah, you were okay with him being the 4th option. Now that you've watched him in pre-season, have you changed your mind and realized he ain't that good?
You haven't told me who.
You already know who. There's no need for us to do this.
No, are we on about Gravenberch?
I said centre back, and you're talking about Gravenberch.
Oh, centre back, Van den Berg.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm fine with Van den Berg being in that position. He's had a very good pre-season. I'm calm with that.
You actually believe that Van den Berg has had a good pre-season?
Van den Berg, yes. Van den Berg's had a very good pre-season.
So when you watch him, do you think like he's Liverpool quality?
Yeah, that's not like Van Dijk level quality, but he's good enough to be a squad player for Liverpool.
Yeah. Do you realize that literally Nat Phillips played better than him in pre-season? You know this.
Nat Phillips did not play better than him.
Oh really? You don't think Nat Phillips played better than him?
No.
You know, Tom, Sometimes I just wonder how is the way that you
Lad,
think?
lad, were we watching the same player here?
Yes, there is absolutely nothing special about Sepp van den Berg, and he's extremely mid. You want to know the proof? I'll tell you the proof. You know he's only a year younger than Saliba. Okay, I'm not comparing him to Saliba.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. If Saliba wants to leave Arsenal tomorrow, which clubs will be interested in him?
The likes of Real Madrid.
Who's interested in buying Sepp van den Berg? Tell the whole
So
world, please.
so hold on. You've just said you're not going to compare him.
Why mine?
You've just said
Van den Berg.
You have just said you are not going to compare them, and now the first thing you're doing is comparing them. Is Sepp van den Berg as good as Saliba?
I'm just showing you the levels difference.
Mate, you just don't make any sense. Is Sepp van den Berg as good as Saliba? No. Is Sepp van den Berg good enough to be fourth choice centre back for Liverpool? Yes.
Okay.
Do I think Sepp van den Berg had a good pre-season?
I'll prove you wrong now using your own logic. Who's the fourth choice centre back for Arsenal?
I have no idea. Kivior?
Who wants Kivior right now?
I don't know.
Juventus? AC Milan? Yes? And who wants Sepp van den Berg? Mainz. You're fighting tooth and nail to keep a Mainz level defender at the football club.
You do. Jakob Kivior's 2 years older than Sepp van den Berg.
Yeah, but I don't care about
your argument doesn't make sense in my mind. If I was saying Sepp van den Berg,
so I'm using the fourth choice centre back for our competitors, and you say the argument doesn't make sense.
Because he's going to be fifth choice because Gomez is staying.
There you are.
Am I not
disingenuous?
Right,
okay, so who's better than Sepp van den Berg or Timber? You want to go fifth
Timber.
choice? Who would want Timber if he's getting sold today?
Why is your comparison point about these players? What are you actually trying to achieve here? What's your point?
Okay, I'll tell you my point. Do you agree that Arsenal and City are better than us as things stand?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Perfect agreement. So if we want to get closer to them, not only do we have to improve our starting 11, we also need to improve our depth, correct?
Yes.
And on top of that, if I know that Konate is injury prone, should I not get a centre back that I can rely on to play 30, 40 games a season?
We have that in Kwanzaa.
I like Kwanzaa. I have no problem with Kwanzaa. I'm not like an enemy of Kwanzaa or something, but I think Kwanzaa is going to end up being the starter. Like, I believe
that. So then Konate's the backup?
Yeah. Listen.
So you do realise, Sam, that Sepp van den Berg in pre-season has been effectively the Virgil van Dijk backup. He's played on the left of the defence. Now, how many games is Virgil van Dijk going to give you in a season? He's going to start pretty much every Premier League game, pretty much every Champions League game, and the only games he's not going to start are shit cup games. Do you trust Sepp van den Berg to do a job for Liverpool against Plymouth Argyle? Yes. So why would I want to spend 60 million fucking quid on another centre-back who's just going to be the backup to Virgil van Dijk? Because Van Dijk's not getting worse. I just need a guy who can come in and cover for Van Dijk when he needs a rest.
Guys, today I'm going to be streaming with Grizz at 8 p.m. UK time on This Is Football. I just messaged him. He's coming on the channel tonight. So we have 2 Liverpool streams tonight, Habibis. Anyway.
Also, Van den Berg is not just the backup centre-back. He can be the backup right-back as well. And he can be the backup left-back. So you've got a versatile option there in emergencies only type thing. And in pre-season, my whole point is Van den Berg this amazing centre-back? No. But my point is, Van den Berg in pre-season has been, I think in every game he played, he was Liverpool's best passer. So when you want to play out from the back, having a guy who's completing 97% of passes and making about 7 progressive passes a game is pretty good to have as a centre-back option. And he's not looked weak defensively. I can't. I don't think any attacker he's been up against has caused him problems. So what is there to not go off? And last season he was voted, or not voted. He was statistically the best under-21 centre back on the planet.
Val, can
So
you stop
again-
messaging me? Stop writing comments. Make the fucking thumbnail now because the stream is at 8 p.m. So I have to set it up. Okay. You know what? I don't even want to fight with you about Sepp Vandenberg because there's more interesting stuff to fight about, like transfers. So I want to go there.
If I was trying to say Vandenberg should be starting every game in a season, I'd completely understand your point. I would be agreeing that I'm fucking mental. But I'm saying Vandenberg is good enough to be fourth. Who was our fourth choice centre back last season? Matip. Well, no, it was actually Konsa, wasn't it? Until Matip got injured. But we'll use Matip as the basis. Joel Matip before.
You know who
his
don't want
injury-
to keep Matip? Me.
But you can't have a defence full of £70 million players.
No, I'm not. No one's asking for that, Tom. This is the problem with this conversation. You know what it is? Let me just do the super chat so we can talk about transfers anyway. Let's just go there. Big up to Mito, who says, if we don't sign a DM, Lord have mercy on us. I think even the people like Tom would agree. That's absolute number one.
Oh, yeah, you need to sign a DM. You need to sign a
we
DM.
don't sign a DM. We are absolutely royally screwed. I agree with that completely, Mito. Big up everyone, like the stream. Big up Husam, proper scouser. Big up Tom, Beckinet, massive Redbird TV fraudulence. FSG out always and forever. Can you make it clear to the people that you actually are FSG out? Because I think you've confused them mentally.
I've been FSG out since 2016, but my reasons for being FSG out are not, I don't think they spend enough money on transfers. My reasons are they don't treat the fans with respect. They take the piss out the fans and constantly try and turn the club into a cash cow for their own best interests, i.e. ticket prices, i.e. Project Big Picture, i.e. Super League, i.e. copyrighting the word Liverpool, i.e. fucking putting staff on furlough despite the fact we just made record profits. That type of shit. They don't have the values of the football club in mind.
Okay. Fair enough. Big up to G. I'm just calling you DJ. Liverpool preparing the first summer signing 2025. There you are. That's just typical DJ right there. Big up to Samir, who says, why do I feel angry and excited at the same time? I think that's a normal feeling right now. You know, excited about the new style of football and all that shit. But at the same time, you know, angry at the lack of transfers, which is very understandable, which is extremely understandable, to be fair. So, yeah.
I can understand the anger. I understand the anger. I understand the anger, but I also don't feel like people who aren't angry at the lack of transfers should be demeaned and such. Like, I'm not angry that we haven't made transfers yet, but I will be angry if we get to the end of the window and we haven't made any. Like, it's a window for a reason, and the first 2 games of the season, which fall within the transfer window, are Ipswich and Brentford. Now, I know that we need a DM and we could benefit from signing some other players, but Husam, should Liverpool beat Ipswich with no signings? Should this Liverpool squad beat Ipswich?
Okay, but I'll tell you something. I cannot guarantee that.
No, but should this Liverpool squad beat Ipswich?
If you're asking on paper, of course, yes.
Should this Liverpool squad beat Brentford?
Should we beat Brentford? Is it away from home? That's very tough.
No, it's at home. It's at home.
But Brentford is still tough. Without a DM, you're saying?
I'm just saying this current Liverpool squad should.
So no changes as is right now.
The full Liverpool squad that is, you know, so you know your Van Dijks, your McAllisters, your Gakpos, they're all there, but there's no Zubermendi or whatever DM you're after. It's just this squad. Should this Liverpool squad?
No, but I want to get to your point. You're asking current Liverpool squad, no signings.
Yes. Should this
current Liverpool squad, no signings? I don't think we could beat Brentford because they'd probably be a bit too physical for us. We can beat Brentford, but it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, Tom. It's not guaranteed. Nothing guaranteed.
We beat them twice last season.
Yeah, but nothing's guaranteed in football, Tom. Life don't work this way. You're too smart to have this conversation.
But then there's no point in having these. My point was,
we lost to Crystal Palace at home, Tom. Shit can happen.
Yes. My point is, do you expect if we went into Brentford tomorrow, would you be going into it going, Liverpool should win that game?
Okay, honest answer, dead ass, without a DM, I'd actually be worried about Brentford. No bullshit. Dead ass serious. Tom, but you can lean back all you want. The reality of football is Premier League teams are physical. Brentford will push you all
Are
over
we
the
much
park.
better? Are we much better off with a DM? Yes, 100%. That'd be stupid to say otherwise. But going into both of those games, Liverpool should have enough to beat a newly promoted side and a side that nearly got relegated. Now we have United game week 3. That's where you need the signings in, because you need a DM to help you away at Old Trafford. If we tried to play Gravenberch and McAllister away at Old Trafford, we'd have major fucking problems. But Brentford at
Listen,
home, you can get away with it.
the on paper talk I get, yes, you are right. On paper, we should be beating Ipswich. On paper, we should be beating Brentford, 100%. And United is the winning game. I shake your hand right now. All I'm saying is, Tom, relax. Let me explain my point here. Ipswich, first game back in the Premier League after a really long time. So you know they'll be up, they'll be bouncing, they'd give their all to win that game. So just being better on paper does not necessitate that you win that game. You have to actually execute. And against Brentford, the lack of DM means that we will most likely get bullied by Brentford's midfield physically, in that type of element. So I agree with you. It's more likely that we win. However, it's not a guarantee. That's all I'm saying. Is that fair? Yeah, right?
I understand your point. My point of view is you have until the 31st of August to make transfers. That means up until that point, I can't be angry. After that point, I'll be livid if we haven't got a DM. But those games that fall in between that time, we should be able to win, regardless of signing a DM or not. Although we would be in a much stronger position if we did sign a DM. This is not me saying we shouldn't sign a DM. We desperately need one because we're trying to put 8s and 10s in the 6 because we have no one who can really do that role bar McAllister. So we do need one. But I am not going to lose my mind if by Ipswich the DM isn't through the door. I will lose my mind if by Manchester United, when the window is shut, the DM isn't through the door. That's just where.
But can I tell you why you're a massive hypocrite?
Why?
You know why? Because when the transfer window shuts down, if we haven't signed the DM, you'll just go like, "There's nothing we can do about it now. Let's just back the lads." You know?
No, I wouldn't. I'd be livid.
Will you be livid?
I'm
gonna hold you accountable for that.
Position.
It's
the sole problem position.
It's not the sole problem position. There's many problems. Seeing this before from LFC, good performances in preseason blinded the hierarchy and the fans thinking we don't need as many signings. Prove me wrong. This is 100% true, Gagandeep. That's why I asked Tom, do you think people are overreacting? And you know how I know people are overreacting? People are genuinely disrespecting Jurgen Klopp. You can praise Slot and you can get behind Slot and you can support him. But keep Jurgen Klopp's name out your fucking mouth. Do not disrespect Jurgen Klopp. This is the best football I've seen us play in 2 years. This is that. Shut the fuck up. How dare you disrespect Jurgen Klopp to prop up a random ball Dutchman you didn't know 2 months ago? That's the guy that won us the Premier League and the Champions League. For the first time in 30 years, he won us the Premier League. Won us the Champions League for the first time in 15. Show some respect. Let Arne Slot earn all the shit that you're talking about. Give him time. Okay? Don't go over the top, bro. It's preseason. There are so many managers that did well in preseason and ended up fucking up in the actual year, bro. Like, we just need to chill a little bit. I said it. Don't underreact. Don't overreact. There are good signs, but at the same time, don't go over the top. This is the best football I've seen us play. I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait. Bro, come on, man. Come on. Let's be honest.
I think, Husam, what it
Tom, I know you've seen it on Twitter as well. Klopp disrespect to praise Arne Slot.
Yes, and
it's over the top. You have to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. I think the only fair thing you can say is we look more controlled now than we did at the end of last season. Last season, we had a major problem with controlling games. Now we seem to be in control of games. That doesn't mean Jurgen Klopp's a shit manager. It just means last year the system wasn't
a different type of manager, which I accept.
The system wasn't necessarily 100% suited last season. Now it seems to be slightly more suited. That's all it is. You don't have to downplay what Jurgen Klopp done, type thing. At the end of the day, you can. I do feel that fans should be allowed to get excited about preseason and look at what they've seen and be,
100%
impressed and stuff.
I never said don't be excited ever. You think I'm liking a lot of the shit that I'm seeing. Even Carvalho, I'm liking the stuff. Everyone's liking shit what we're seeing. I'm just saying, don't go over the top. You can agree now. You cannot mention Slot and Klopp in the same sentence in any way, shape, or form.
No.
Let's have some shame, yeah. Tom, what's your midfield for Ipswich? This is the thing from Spaces they sent me. Yes, tell the world, Tom.
As it stands, it would probably end up being McAllister and Szoboszlai and Elliott. I mean, what did I say when I was drunk?
You said Tyler Morton.
No, but I wouldn't put Tyler Morton start 100%. It's just if I had to pick...
You just forgot what you said because you were under the influence.
Tyler Morton is better than Endo for that role, but he shouldn't be starting. But yes.
It's funny the revisionism on Endo because you were one of the guys who praised Endo last season, and now look how you're acting like he's a shit player.
And I will continue to praise Endo for what he done last year. The problem is the role he's being asked to do now plays on his weaknesses, not his strengths, unlike last season. Like, let's be honest, Sam. Last season, you didn't want Endo getting the ball. We saw the problems that he had last season against Crystal Palace.
Last season, I didn't want Endo at Liverpool to begin with.
No, but the system that we played was more suited. Had games where he was suited for it because he didn't need to get on the ball. He just needs to jump in and tackle. That was all he needs to do. Now there's not going to be a situation where just that is needed. So he needs to be good on the ball, and he's not, which is where the weaknesses come from. I'm not going to change my view on Endo in terms of what I thought, how good I thought he was for us last year. But I can understand that we have evolved beyond him in terms of the way we want to play football. That's all that's happened.
Isn't this fan base started the same shit every year? Accepting Van den Berg as an option plus Gravenberg DM says everything. I don't think Tom is the one that's accepting it as DM, but I know the person that you're talking about who's accepting him as DM. And this is a public announcement right now. Public announcement, genuinely, to the guy named Watch LFC. Mr. Watch LFC, this is a public invitation. Come on my stream and let's debate all the retarded shit that you post online about we don't need signings and how slot ball is so much better than club ball and about Gravenberg should be the starting DM and all that stupid shit. Stop disrespecting Jurgen Klopp because you're the guy who starts this Jurgen Klopp disrespect every single time. Gravenberg is not a fucking DM just because he's tall and athletic.
Yeah, I saw that. That was the most mental thing because he was trying to say he's our Rodri. That's not. Gravenberch has zero the same like qualities as Rodri. Rodri is a joke of a DM. Gravenberch is an okay 8. Like, do I think with a perfect partner alongside him, you could make him work in a pivot? Yes, because if you have the perfect partner alongside anyone can be made to look good. Do I think Ryan Gravenberch should be starting 30 out of 38 games for Liverpool in the pivot next year? Fuck no. He had a good game against United in the pivot. I thought he looked good on the ball. But if let's be very honest, people. Do we trust Ryan Gravenberch to defend? No.
Fuck no!
No, we don't.
Fuck no, we don't. Fuck no, we don't, brother. That's the thing. People are just being so disingenuous with these conversations. Imagine Konate trying to entice the press and then playing an incisive pass into the pivot consistently.
He's not. My point is, Konate is just not a great.
No, but I have to respond to selection here because I hate.
Oh, selection. Never mind then. Never mind then. You can.
Yeah, I hope when people go over the top. People need to understand something. Even under Jurgen Klopp's system, Tom himself will tell you this. We played possession football. Stop acting like we didn't have possession and we just gave the opposition the ball and counterattack them. We did not play like Mourinho's Porto. We played completely different. We still had this season, I believe, the second or third most possession in the entirety of the Premier League. When you have that much possession, you regularly play a high line. You regularly have forwards pressing the centre backs. So let's not act like Konate cannot pass 5 yards as well. Let's not go over the top. Saying Kwanzaa is a better passing centre back than Konate, I accept. I've said that to Tom already. No problem. But don't go over the top and act like Konate cannot pass because that's where you are being disingenuous.
The argument I would say is when I've looked at the games that we played in preseason and the type of play that our centre backs have been asked to do, I do think Canarsie would struggle with it because our centre backs have to really draw the pressure in. And by the time they're playing the pass, they've effectively got a man breathing down the neck. I don't think Canarsie can do that in the same way that Quansah can. But if I, like you said earlier, if I was in a game up against, Real Madrid, I would sacrifice the ball playing in order to have a guaranteed man who I know can stop Vinicius. But we aren't playing Real Madrid every week. Like, we're playing Connor Chaplin first game week and Amari Hutchinson. I can deal with Quansah against Connor Chaplin and Amari Hutchinson, where we're going to dominate the possession. And I need.
Let me ask you the question this way. Let's assume Quansah's passing is 10 out of 10. Okay? So let's assume Quansah passing-wise is 10 out of 10. What would you rate Konate passing if Quansah's the 10 out of 10 benchmark?
7. I'd say a 7.
I accept that. 7, 8, whatever, if Quansah's the 10. Because, but selection's word makes it like it's a 3. That's the problem. Like, it's not a 3.
Yeah, Konate's problem. Konate can play a long pass. Konate can play a short pass under no pressure. Konate can dribble out from the back at some points. Quansah's better at all of those aspects and can play out under pressure. That's the difference.
By the way,
and the way that we're moving to play is that way.
I'm going to delete the Grizz stream because you can't do today. We'll plan it again, inshallah, this week, tomorrow, either something like that. We'll plan around it. Big up to you anyway, Selection, for supporting the channel.
When Husam doesn't calm. Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought? Crazy, right? When Husam doesn't like a player, he is shit and forget the context that player exists. Sepp is fine as a cup center back. Lack of respect for the squad. And then he comes back and says he rates only Salah, Virgil, Machin, and Alisson. Please, the squad has issues, but they are good enough. This window needs a DM. The rest can come later. But you see, Carl, with all due respect, first of all, you're the guy that bet me, I think, $100 that if Arsenal finish above us, you'd send it to me, and you haven't sent it to me yet. Second of all, Carl, your mindset is exactly why Liverpool go 30 years without a league title and exactly why Liverpool aren't successful. It's because of stupid shit like this. You cannot put the entirety of last season on only not having a DM. Liverpool need a forward line player, we need a centre back, and we need a left back. That's what Liverpool Football Club need. So don't act like everything that we saw last season did not happen just because you're excited that we beat 2 teams in pre-season. Have some shame and decorum and actually realize the problems that happened at Liverpool Football Club. Darwin Núñez still missed all those chances. Luis Diaz is still an absolute useless piece of shit. Gakpo is slow as fuck. Jota's injury prone. Salah's 31 now, so we definitely need a fucking forward line player. The only midfielder that performed the entirety of the season at a high level was McAllister. Centre backs, Konate is injury prone, so we need another one. Left backs, Robertson isn't good enough anymore, and you guys don't trust Tsimikas anyway, so we need a left back. And it's been reported anyway that we need a left back that can play centre back. So let's not go there talking about we need one player. We finished third. You don't finish third. We don't finish third when you only have one position missing. If it was that, then we'd finish like on goal difference or something. The lack of signings outrage. What if Slot look at the squad and think that their profile fits him perfectly? Sorry, what? That their profile fits him perfectly? Are you saying he's wrong and you're right? Yes, there are managers that can be wrong sometimes, 100%. Jurgen Klopp was wrong to keep all the midfielders and not buy a new midfielder. What do you think managers can... Pep Guardiola was wrong to play Julian Alvarez in midfield. Pep Guardiola was wrong for signing Calvin Phillips. Alex Ferguson was wrong for signing Obertan and Bebe. And bro, managers make mistakes, bro. Like, it's not managers make mistakes.
I think the way I'm looking at Slot this season, I think he knows we need a DM, hence why Endo doesn't play. That's the best way he can get his message across, that he needs a DM. What my view on that is, if Slot looks at the squad and thinks I don't need anything, that's fine. He's then got to go achieve with this squad and can't at any point afterwards go, oh, well, I should have got this and I should have got that. Like, if he thinks this squad is good enough, as long as we give him everything he asks for, I expect to achieve. If we don't, then you look at it differently, and you start to question whether he was right in the first place or not. That's what it comes down to. He makes that decision. He's got to live up to the standards then.
I agree with that, because if he goes with the decision that he thinks everyone's good enough, then he has to face the repercussions of his actions.
And if he's correct, he's correct. Fair play to him.
100%. What do you think? I don't want us to win the league or something? I'd celebrate the fuck out of that shit. Come on, man. I work with Hamza week in, week out, Tom. I work with Shameless Judge Mo week in, week out. I work with so many people week in, week out that I'd love nothing more. You know what? How much I would banter the Arsenal fans? Slot's first season, he's already more successful than Arteta. Come on, man. Of course I would enjoy that shit. But at the end of the day, we also have eyes. We can also judge football. And guess what? Not only can Slot be wrong, Jurgen Klopp, Pep, and Ancelotti, managers have always made mistakes. It's normal.
Husam, could you imagine the amount of prop we would have if we could say that when Mikel Arteta was in the Premier League, Jurgen Klopp won the league, then stayed for another 5 years, winning FA Cups and Carabao Cups. Then his replacement Slot came in and won the league all before Arteta could even win one. It would be beautiful.
I think if that happened, it would be an absolute beauty, to be honest with you. The only LFC channel that keeps it real. I appreciate all the work you do, Husam. Keep going, brother. Big up to you. My guy Adam is sukkari. Sukkar, ya Adam. By the way, this is also a Spanish word, Tom. Sukkar, azúcar in Spanish, means sugar. So yeah, that's his name is Adam Sukkari. So I appreciate you, my guy Adam. Thank you so much for the super chat, Habibi. And yeah, listen, we try to keep it real here. You know,
so his name's Adam the Sugar.
Yes, but that's the name of his family. It's a family name.
Right.
Argentinian Chicharito Alvarez exposed without Pep is what English Talent FC says.
I think Julian Alvarez is a fantastic footballer.
Speaking of managers making mistakes, people that think that managers are infallible. By the way that Pep Guardiola treated Alvarez was wrong. The way that he played him was wrong. The way that he couldn't get him involved in the squad was wrong. Alvarez himself said it. People need to stop acting like managers are infallible, like prophets of God. Like they're just human beings who can make mistakes. Like, you know, they can make mistakes on the pitch and off the pitch. This is completely normal, you guys. Okay, so let's just get it together and stop exaggerating everything. Oh, you so
I think Alvarez is a brilliant footballer. I really do. I think he was a victim at City of Erling Haaland being there. I think if he was at an Arsenal or Liverpool, he'd get a lot more. He'd easily get 20 goals a season, easily. Like he's got all the attributes, and the fact he's going Atleti, he's going to form a ridiculous partnership with Griezmann. I would have loved for us to be able to get him, but City aren't going to sell to us. Jesus.
Who is the snitch in the chat who has me on Snapchat? Redline Teranga, Katsande, one of the snitches. Please screenshot this right now. That's the easiest $1,000 I'm going to make. That's the easiest $1,000 I'm ever going to make. I love that. I love that shit right there. I need that. You can be a man of your word, Sam, though. Don't back out because you said $1,000. You didn't say 1,000 Indian rupees. So don't go send 1,000 Indian rupees. Send $1,000 when it happens. Yeah, he definitely won't keep his word. Big up to you, Sam, though. Can we win the league? To the chat. If no, ask yourself if you're okay with that. Some care about winning, plus some don't. Don't gaslight others to lower the standards. And that is my exact point. And that's my exact point about the situation we're currently in, City. We finished third. You cannot tell me the team that finished third only needs a DM to win the English Premier League. If our target is winning the English Premier League, if our target is to win the big competitions, then it cannot be just DM and then keep it stepping in life. You know, that's kind of not how it works, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Big up to my guy, Katsande, who says, Tom, we have a centre-back crisis. Would you be happy having Sepp and Kwanzaa as a pair? Also, we need a left-back badly and a ball-playing DM, not a destroyer.
If it came down to it and I had to play my third choice and my fifth choice centre-back, yes, I would be able to manage a couple of games with Vandenberg and Kwanzaa as a centre-back partnership. Because exactly my big point there is I wouldn't have to take away from anywhere else in the squad. So in this case, I've still got Trent, I've still got Robertson playing in their natural positions. I'm not having to like. So I'm going to use City for an example. If City had a major centre back crisis, and that's use their second and fifth choice centre backs, most likely they've got to move a guy who's playing right back out of right back, and then try and plug that hole with something else, and then that might take him from elsewhere. I'm fine with Quansah and Van den Berg as a partnership for 2 games, because it should, unless Van Dijk knee explodes again, and then Gomez's knee explodes, and then Konaté's knee explodes, and I'm going to do it for a full season, in which case, how could I have foreseen that? How can I foresee 3 season-ending injuries? Outside of that, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that as a partnership for a couple of games, and I don't know why people wouldn't be.
Thank you, David. That's not me. I don't owe you 100. Never bet, not me. You misunderstood me. I agree with you. The squad needs, but the board moves very slow. And then he comes back and says Liverpool is always late on transfers. But Carl, if I am calling out the squad, and if I'm calling out Liverpool for being slow on transfers, and if I'm calling out Liverpool for not getting it right in the transfer window, then your response cannot be this guy only rates the 4 actual good players in the team. Yes, of course. The players that I rate above everyone, you mentioned them already. And there's a reason why I rate them, because they've been there, done that, or they've been consistent, or they've been unbelievable. That's just the reality of the situation. You're on mute. We can't hear you. That's just the reality of the situation.
Which big player does he think you don't rate then? If there's only 4 that you rate.
We agree that there are 4 world-class players at Liverpool. Trent, Alisson, Van Dijk, and Mo. That's the 4 world-class.
Yeah, but
getting to world-class is McAllister. So that's I fully rate.
Carl included McAllister in his list, if I remember correctly. So there must be one that he didn't include out of the big 4.
No, there isn't one he didn't include. He included McAllister. Here.
Oh, so he had all 5. Oh, you keep them all starred, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I do here.
Salah. Yeah, he said you don't rate Trent.
No, I do rate Trent. Trent is my favorite player at Liverpool.
Me and Husam have many arguments about Trent.
Yeah, Trent is my favorite player at Liverpool. Let's not go there. I defended Trent with all my soul in the year where we finished 5th. So let's not even go there. Big up to you, Carl, though. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate your love and support, regardless. And if Liverpool are a year late, I'm going to call it out. Konaté, best rate on the ball is carrying. Watch this tactical super chat right here. He can make the obvious passes, long pass inconsistent. It's not about possession per se, but slots reliance on press baiting to progress. Konaté not good for that. So can you explain to us, Tom, since you're tactical like him, what press baiting is so that people can understand?
When a defender puts the foot on the ball and tries to draw the man who's his presser in to open up the angle for a pass.
Press baiting. Press baiting. Vamos. That's the levels of football conversation we've come to now. The reason why Quansah should start over Konaté is because Quansah can press bait. But, Konaté can't. You'd think we just won the league the way top Reds talk, 100%. And that's actually my biggest issue. Guys, we finished fucking 3rd. We finished below Arsenal. We finished below fucking Arsenal. You understand? You cannot tell me that all we need is the DM and we're good to go, because that's absolute garbage. Here's the thing, Sam. I think the DM market is good. Like, there are a couple of players we could get. There are a couple of players that can make us better. It's just about execution. It's about signing players. That's just.
I actually quite like some of the names on. Like, I like the Angelo Stiller.
I bet you like Pepelu, 100%.
No, I don't. But I know Selection does.
Selection does. Oh, that's your best. Do you disagree?
No, but I don't like it. I don't think he's that great. Palacios as well also has very good numbers. I also, obviously, there's Zubamendi, who would be the ideal one. But I also quite like, what's his name? The fella from Wolves, João Gomez. I think there's something you can work with there.
He's a good player. Big up Adam again who says السكر من مصر. تحياتي لأهل مصر اللي بيحضرونا. Big up to all the Egyptians. His family name is Egyptian heritage, basically, is what he's saying. So, big up to you. Big up to my guy Benito, who says, "Get the bag, Tom. Brown envelope settings." What are you saying? Tom is an informant. Is that what you're saying now? Tom is like
if I was being paid by Liverpool to rave about our squad, I would not be mentioning the fact that we need a DM. You would be seeing Curtis Jones is perfectly good to play in the pivot because he done it for the England
No. You forgot to have
21s.
him back because he's tall and athletic, so he could play there. Remember?
That one, and Curtis Jones won a Euros playing in a double pivot, so therefore he must be able to do it. That's logical as he can't. Just because I think the squad isn't going to finish 8th place doesn't also mean that FSG are paying me.
Calling you a top red, Tom. It's over for you.
I am blocked by way too many people to be a top red, unfortunately.
If Slot underachieves despite saying he is happy with the squad, shouldn't the blame also lie with Edwards, who handpicked him as the successor? Yes. If Slot underachieves next season, it's not just his fault. It's his fault and Edwards' fault and Hughes' fault and everyone. Because Liverpool have failed as an institution and they all have to hold that.
Yes, but it depends like how severe is the underachievement and it's a very sort of multifaceted thing. So like if Slot decides he doesn't need any more players and then we finish 4th by a point instead of 3rd, that wouldn't be the end of the world. It also comes down to like what do people want to happen if Slot underachieves? Should he get the sack after a year? Like I don't. The way I look at it, if we finish 8th, then yes, real problems. But if we go from 3rd to 4th, but have a good run in the Champions League, then it's not the end of the world. He probably should have made signings 100%. But again, you don't sign managers for straight away impact first season. It'd be a multi-year thing, which we need to build to. So that's why I'll be.
It's a multifaceted question, Gagan. We would have to see context and all that shit first.
Yeah. So like, how?
Imagine we only do 75% windows, but now we would love a 75% window right now because we are at 0%. Top Reds are making excuses for FSG out now. Yeah, I agree with you. Listen, there's a serious problem with the transfers as well. I mean, me and Tom are both FSG out. I agree with all of his reasons for being FSG out, and I add on top of that lack of ambition in transfer windows when we actually need, to be ambitious, when we actually need to drop it. And I think the PR machines of the like of James Pearce and others are always spinning. The reality of the situation is Liverpool spent 115 million on Caicedo 12 months ago. So let's not act like we don't have money. We're the only club alongside Spurs from the top 6 who can spend money without breaking any PSR or FFP rules because we have been so financially cautious over the last 3-4 years. And if there is any time to spend money, it is now to actually help a new manager get his targets and achieve his targets. That's just the reality of the situation. And speaking of this, the perfect segue. Let's talk transfers, Mr. Thomas Little. We can talk about transfers right now. So, big up to all of you guys. Let me check first of all the like count because we have 600 people in here. How many likes are we on? You bunch of frauds. We are only at 220 likes, guys. Hit the like button right now. Subscribe to This Is Football. Tom Little's channel is also in the title. So make sure you guys go subscribe to Thomas Little right here, right now. Go subscribe to his channel. He will be as consistent as Darwin Nunez and give you guys some videos. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and give everyone who sent us a super chat a massive shout out at the end. Thank you guys so much for supporting us and so much today. I appreciate you guys. Like the video, mods push likes. Let's get 300 likes. Tom, transfers. You've heard what the people have to say in the super chats. You've seen already what the people are saying on social media. You've seen what the people even are saying in the comment section. You've spoken to people on Spaces. What do you make of this whole transfer situation at Liverpool Football Club and the absolute disgrace that our transfer window apparently starts August 4th and not June 1st?
It depends on the players we sign. If we sign players who could have been signed for June 1st or July 1st or whatever, then I'll have a problem. But if the players that we're after went far in tournaments or are in tournaments at the minute, then there's not. I can't exactly be angry that we didn't get it over the line because they'll have waited. I will judge this window at the end of it. It's the first window under a new regime with a new manager. It does need time. And the one thing I will say is they were very open that business wasn't going to happen until August. I don't know why people were shocked that business wasn't happening in July. When the guy who's running the transfers says the business will happen in August, the business is going to happen in August. This isn't Jörg Schmadtke settings. This is a guy who was employed by one of the best minds in football. I'm going to at least give them a season or a window without judging them in the middle of it. Do I think we need signings? 100%. I'd be crazy to think otherwise. We need a DM. I'd ideally like a left back. I'd ideally like a forward as well.
Stop saying ideal. Stop. That's the problem. Stop saying ideally because it's all possible. Everything you're saying is possible. Ideally, it's like I want Mbappe. That's ideally.
No, because we should be signing a DM regardless. I think we only sign a left back or a forward if one goes in both positions, and that's where I say ideally, because ideally one of the left backs goes and we bring one in. Ideally,
once
one of
again,
the forwards
genuine
goes.
question. Why do we have to sell Diaz to buy a forward line player when we need one regardless?
Do we?
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm trying to do the maths in my head.
Tom Little is going to make the same exact mistake he did in January of this year when he sat here and said, we've got Jota, we've got Nunez, we've got Diaz, and he sit up here and he trusts someone who's in.
Yeah.
Let's not go there.
Again,
I don't want to open up that can of worms, Tom. Just be honest.
Yes, but
there's the reason why you wanted Anthony Gordon. Me and you did the stream. You did want Anthony Gordon.
Yeah,
there's the reason why you wanted him.
Yeah, I want Anthony Gordon to replace Diaz.
Yeah, exactly. You want Anthony Gordon, so by definition, you think we need a forward.
Yes, but I don't. I think we do, but I don't think it happens unless Diaz goes. That's my point.
So are you not going to criticize Hughes and Edwards for pricing Diaz out of a move? Do you think that donut is worth 75 million?
I wouldn't. Have we priced him out of a move? Who's actually tried to buy him?
I mean, at 75 million, I don't think me and you, if we're sporting directors of other football clubs, would pay that much for him. Let's be honest.
Have we even? Again, though, it's like I don't think clubs have been in for him in the same way. Like Barca were in for him, but then there hasn't even been conversations between us and them. They went.
Yeah, but Nico Williams isn't happening anymore. So theoretically, they should be in for Diaz.
No, but they've went for Olmo now. They didn't even come to us to ask about Diaz. So that makes me think, well, maybe it wasn't. You know, as couldn't. I'm not shocked that a top club wouldn't want Luis Diaz. Why would a top club want a guy who can't even hit fucking 10 league goals? I wouldn't want Liverpool to sign a forward like that. So why should we expect other clubs to? I just think a DM has to happen, and I do think that we will address one of those other areas. I hope we address both, but I think we address one of those other areas. And then it comes down to the squad. I do think that certain people have overreacted this summer in terms of our quality of squad. We do not have the 6th best squad in the league. We still have the 3rd best squad in the league. Chelsea have not jumped us in terms of squad quality, no matter how much Don and Chez or people like that will try and suggest otherwise. They do not have a better squad than us. Manchester United do not have a better squad than us. Aston Villa do not have a better squad than us. Tottenham do not have a better squad than us. We still have the 3rd best squad in the league. So it's not like we need to blow everything up and start again. We just need to make the right additions at the right points.
So you're just okay with basically staying still and just finishing 3rd again?
You said it'd be staying still.
Oh, so you think we can win the league without improving the team? You just said yourself we're the 3rd best team in the thing, which I agree with.
Yes, that's without the signings. If you add the right signings in, you can then close the gap and potentially even jump teams ahead of you. Right now,
but that's exactly why people are frustrated about lack of signings.
Yes, and I get that, but the window doesn't shut tomorrow. The window shuts at the end of the month. If by the end of the month,
why can't you accept that our window starting? You can lean back and you can cry all you want. You know what I'm saying is true. So let's not go there, Tom. You know that it's very frustrating to fans and everyone around the world when we sit up here and we act like the transfer window just opened.
It didn't just open.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So it's been open since June 1st.
Husam,
did it need... Okay, one second. I'm going to ask you a realistic question. Did it need that long for Arne Slot to realize we need a DM? Be honest with yourself.
Probably not, no.
Okay, so you agree that he probably has already known that we need a DM, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Even if he didn't, he figured it out on the tour.
Yeah, he didn't need the tour. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So explain to the world that specific position. What are we waiting for? That's the honest question now. Forget everything else. Center back, left back, forward line, all that. But you see why you do this? You do this and you shrug and frustration.
I'm going off.
Everyone has the right to be frustrated with that specific situation.
That's fine. I'm going off the basis that the players went far international tournaments, so we're still on holiday. Bear in mind, all our players.
Who do you think is the DM we're going to sign?
Again, I have no idea. If it's Zubimendi, Spain got to the final, so he's been on holiday. if it was
You actually
Ederson,
believe that Zubimendi shit?
no, I'm just saying names that were there. Joao Gomez and Ederson were part of the Brazil squad at the Copa America. Alisson's only just rejoined training. So again, they've been on holiday. Who else we've been linked with? Angelo Stiller. I don't think he went the Euros, so we'll hopefully he's not the guy after. As I said, like 40 minutes ago, if the DM we sign could have been signed a month ago, I'll be annoyed because you should have just signed him a month ago. But if the DM you sign could only be signed now because he was on holiday and after an international tournament, then I get it. My stance on
Have you seen the
transfer
left back we want to sign? That's another guy that we could have signed like yesterday.
He's at the Olympics.
Olympics. And the 2 months before the Olympics, what was he doing?
I have no idea. I thought the Argentinian league went on throughout the summer. I thought the South American leagues went on throughout the summer. So I thought he was just playing league games.
So we can't sign players just because their league goes on?
I don't know. Again, Husam, I don't know. You're asking me like I'm gonna know.
Yeah, but that's I'm explaining to you the frustrations of the fans.
And I don't think I've said that the fans couldn't be frustrated. I just don't share those frustrations at this point. That's the difference. If you're frustrated, I understand why you're frustrated, and I get why you're frustrated. I don't share that frustration, but I get it, and I won't bemoan you for not being frustrated. My stance throughout this window has been, I will judge it at the end of the window. I know what positions I would like. I know what the situation is regarding our squad. I know what players I would like to be moved on. At the end of the day, I will judge it at the end of the window. And if at the end of the window we have not addressed the problems, then I will voice my concern and I'll be angry. But it's not like I could change it by saying something during the window. Michael Edwards doesn't follow me on Twitter. He's not going to go, oh, fucking hell. Tom Little with a 1 on Twitter's lost his mind now because we've not made any signings. Come on, Richard, let's speed it up. I'll be very angry if we don't make a signing, but nothing I say now is going to change that. So my stance is I'm going to wait until the end of the window. My point is, if this was the old regime where I had no trust, I would agree, and I'd be really concerned. This new regime haven't given me a reason not to trust them yet. So they have my trust until they lose.
Have you seen what Kurdish has been saying about Michael Edwards? He's had enough of him.
Kurdish didn't want him back in the first place because it was the whole
Kurdish
Edwards versus Klopp thing. It was the whole Edwards versus Klopp thing, hasn't it? So, but yeah, like I said, they've gotten to the end of the window. If at the end of the window they haven't done what I think needs to be done, then I'll say that. And I won't shy away from that, but I'm not going to judge until we've hit that point.
Tell me Tom's signings that he'd make if he was Michael Edwards this summer. Give me names, don't give me position. Because everyone agrees on positions, so don't be shameless. Give me names.
Joao Gomez for DM to partner McAllister. I really like Joao Gomez. I think there's a lot to work with there, and I don't think Zubimendi would happen. I would say Zubimendi, but again, don't think it would happen. Anthony Gordon as a forward. And left back. I haven't really looked at left backs. I haven't really looked at left backs. But I'd say like a Kerkez type from Bournemouth, or maybe an Aït-Nouri type from Wolves, if you've got the right DM in there, where you can afford them to be attacking. With who?
With Mendes, his agent.
We do. We have like loads of Mendes clients.
No, only Jota and Nunez.
Fabinho was a Mendes client as well.
That was in the old era.
Yeah, the era where Michael Edwards ran it.
in the currently, as things stand right now, we only have 2 Mendes players.
Wait there.
Yeah, Jota and Nunez. And Nunez was Klopp pushed for it. Jota they did like. So, yeah. Jota was like more of a Linders thing as well because they worked together at Porto.
I don't think that. I think we've always had a decent little thing with Jorge Mendes. It's not like we go for all his players, but we don't hate him and we wouldn't deal with him. Like, I'll be honest. But yeah, like I haven't really looked at a left back like that. But I'm just going off the basis of the left back is attacking and Trent is the more deeper lying fullback based off of the way we played in pre-season. If that's the case, then you need an attacking one like a Kirkes or an Aït-Nouri.
Who are the 3 players you'd sell if you could only sell 3?
Luis Diaz, Kostas Tsimikas, Endo.
My one would be Robertson, because we'd get money for him. I'd go...
Yeah, you get money for him because he's better, so you want to keep the better players.
No. He wouldn't accept being backup option. I'd go Robertson. I'd go Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd go Darwin Núñez. Those are the 3 I'd sell. Happily. I'd keep Endo as backup DM.
So who would you buy? Who would you buy up front then? Well, who would your 3 signs be? If they're who you're selling,
I'd call Man City. I'd go like, listen, Atletico are paying 55 million. Fuck the rivalry. Here's 70 for Alba.
They're not paying 55.
They are. It's already been reported. They're paying 5x12, which is basically 60 or 55.
No,
so,
it's 5x14, isn't it?
Whatever. I'd pay more money than they are. I tried to seduce him.
Would be.
Can I just give my window? I didn't question you when you're saying your dumbass names.
I'm just confirming. I am just confirming the price would be at least 5 times.
I'd go look at what Atletico's paying. I'd pay 10 million more. Happy now? Whatever the fuck they're paying.
Okay.
So I'd get Julian Alvarez. I like Anthony Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do that deal. I'd get in the DM position. I still like Ederson, and he's very cheap, and I think he's an easy solution for us. Oh, and if Ederson doesn't work, we could go Varela, probably with a similar price tag. Left back, Aït-Nouri, I'm calm with. Estupinan, I'm calm with. Robinson. Yeah, I like Estupinan.
I don't. I think he's a bit too old.
27 is not old, Tom. He still has 5 years left as a left back.
That's like the same age as Tsimikas.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, bro. Tsimikas ain't old anyway.
I think you need to go for a younger left back personally, but that's fair.
Yeah, that's why I'd say my primary one would be Aït-Nouri because he's technically he's on a next level. You know, he's technically next level to Robertson. Let's not even go there.
Yeah, a lot of left backs have more technique than Robertson.
Yeah, that would be the one that those would be my signings. If we do my transfer window, we could win the league next season. Imagine a front 3 of Salah, Gordon, and Alvarez. Oh my days.
I don't think City would sell Alvarez to us. That's my big sticking point. As much as I like Alvarez, and I think that Alvarez to me is just is a player who you could mold into being a better Jota and a more fit Jota. And it's very clear that I like players like Jota. I just don't think City sell them to us.
I'll ask you a complete side question. Mm-hmm. You're free tonight at like 11, right?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, good, because I want to run a bingo stream at 11, so can do a whole as just fucking bingoing. You know, yesterday Tom did beat me. I'll be honest. We did the best of 5. I think the result was like 5-3 or something like that. So
5-2.
Yeah. It was 5-3.
We drew a lot, to be fair. We
did draw. We did draw. Tom himself will tell you I got like 4 or 5 bingos in a row. No, he got 5 in a row. I got 3 in a row. 4 in a row bingos. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we did get a bit of draws. But yeah, look, for me, I think it's disgraceful the way that we've operated in this transfer window, because we're actually the club that needs probably the most help from the top 3 clubs. Because I'm not going to compare myself to Man United or Aston Villa or Spurs. We were at a better starting point anyway. So I'll compare myself to the 2 clubs that we're closer to. I think if Arsenal get Merino over the line and possibly sign like a forward line player, I think they're gonna win the league. I think City already have a better squad than us. They have a better starting 11 than us. They're winners anyway. They're probably going to finish above us. So those 2 are the ones that I'm comparing myself to. I refuse to compare myself to West Ham and Aston Villa and shit, because then I'd always win that debate. I'd always win that debate. I'd always win that area. So that's genuinely not what I want to do. So for me, I think Liverpool need to get their act together. And I believe we genuinely have. And some people might think I'm being dramatic or something. I'm really not. I think we have 25 days to save our season. Because if we don't get the transfers through, if we just don't get the transfers done with, then it's just going to be It's just going to be a genuine issue. It's going to be a genuine issue. So, yeah. Yo, what's happening? Why are people calling you out? What's going on? What have we been saying?
Nothing.
Well, is there something you've been saying on Twitter that I'm missing on?
No, I've been saying.
Tom is a top red asshole. What's going on? What is going on?
If you think I'm a top red, fucking hell. What are the actual top reds?
I don't think you're a top red, but you exhibit top red behavior every now and then.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Doesn't make me a top red. if by exhibit you mean I want to give the youngsters a chance, then
Everyone wants to give the youngsters a chance. That's not the thing. No, I want to give them a chance in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, shit like this. Don't tell me give Nyoni a chance away at the Etihad. So let's just be honest about this situation. So
why not?
Yeah, we need signings, man. We need
have you not seen him during the fantastic pre-season that he gave against Real Betis and Arsenal and United?
You're so jarring, Tom. You're actually so jarring, and you know it as well. Deep down, you know you're jarring as well. You know you're jarring as well. You know you're irritating as well. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, cool. I just have 3 people sent me a screenshot of you saying if we make a signing, you'll send $1,000. That'll be the easiest $1,000 I've ever made my whole life. So, yeah, I appreciate that. I still think we're gonna sign players, so that's why I'm not losing my mind completely. I still think there will be signings.
We're not gonna do a full window without signing anyone. I think even Slot's come out and said he'd be very shocked.
I do have one worry though, that we sign a DM and then call it curtains, because that's just not good enough.
Yeah, I would prefer us to make more than just a DM signing. But I think that with the other positions, it might come down to who moves on. Even though I don't agree with that.
Okay, fair enough. Let me read these 2 super chats. Big Up Selection says, big up FSG. It's clear FSG has given the board the budget just based on briefings, Slot himself. What Hughes and Co do with it is up to them. Yeah, but the question that becomes, how much is the budget? Because just giving the budget doesn't mean anything. Because what if the budget is 30 million, as an example? I know it's an extreme example, but just think of it. What if the budget is 30 million? What if the budget is 40 million? Then Edwards and Hughes have to sell to buy, or else we're in a problematic situation. That's why we're refusing 15 million for Carvalho, rightfully so, because we're saying we want 25, 30 million. That's the situation. So you cannot just tell me we gave them a budget. Yeah, but what if the budget is too low? Like, that's the thing that you have to think about, you know? So, yeah.
To be fair, I don't think we're wrong for asking for a good amount of money for Carvalho as well. When you look at the
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree. We should.
Like, Amari Kellyman cost like 20 mil. Yeah. Carvalho, like, he's better than that.
Yeah. Why do you think LFC is so patient with transfers? I have no idea. I don't know if in the next like week or so we're just gonna go on a wild one and just sign like fucking 3 players in a week or something. I have no idea how it's gonna work. But listen, Tom knows this as well. I'm not saying Tom is like an ITK, but Tom knows people who know people. I know people who know people. At the end of the day, me and him both know it's not like we're going to go. It's not like we're not interested in centre backs. We are. Tom will tell you. We are interested in DMs. We are interested in left backs. We are interested in forward line players. But it's about executing on that shit. The Gordon stuff isn't fake. The club like Anthony Gordon. That shit ain't fake. That shit is real.
The Gordon stuff was very real. Like, the medical was agreed and everything. We were discussing how we were going to pay the 75 million.
Yeah,
and how Newcastle were going to pay the 45 million. Like, it was very close to being done. And then and then Brighton and Forest came in and bought players off Newcastle, so they didn't need to do that deal. If that hadn't have happened, Anthony Gordon would be a Liverpool player,
which would have been incredible because we finally upgrade on that futsal merchant. I'm really afraid if we sign one player and he's not a DM, is what Abdulaziz Haq says. That would be a disaster, low-key. Low-key, that would be a disaster.
Liverpool are going to sign a DM this window.
Yeah,
There's no way they don't. There's no way they don't sign a DM.
I agree. 100%. It's just about signing a DM. So, yeah. I agree with you. We have to sign a DM 100%, Abdulaziz. It's 100 million. I just got off the phone with John and Minions. There you are, Selection. There you are. Typical Selection super chat there. Typical Selection super chat. Tom, do you want to just play Do you want to just do a preview for the bingo stream later on? Let's just do 3 games.
Go on then.
2-1 winner.
I'll introduce everyone to my actual football knowledge and the fact
Okay,
that
but you have to
I'm good
host
at this
it because
game.
it doesn't let me host.
Why does it not let you host?
I don't know why. So listen, guys, it's very simple. We'll only start the bingo when we get to 300 likes. We're 20 likes away. So let's get the likes up. I'm going to give everyone who sent in a super chat a massive shout out at the end. Me and Tom aren't going to be here for an hour because I have a whole bingo stream later on. So 11 p.m. UK time, Tom is going to be here, inshallah. Mookie is going to be here. Anyone wants to join? We're just going to have a whole ass bingo night. We're going to have fun together. We're going to play it. You get me? So Tom can send it in the private chat as well, please, so I can open it. So yeah, make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Tom Little's channel is also in the description. Tom, from now, let's agree on the rules. First to 3. Okay?
First to 3.
To 3. Double bingo is a draw, regardless. I don't give a fuck if you did it in 60 and I did it in 30. It's a draw because we both bingoed, so it doesn't matter. Okay?
We might be
From now,
here
this is
for
the
a fucking hour then. We might be here for
No,
an hour.
we won't.
Keep
No,
drawing.
we won't. No, we won't. Okay? So any bingo, double bingo is a draw. Are you doing global, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me share screen first.
Oh, you're going to share the screen?
1 second. Yeah, I will. Let me share this.
Big up Jam Sandwich. I
No
appreciate
bullshit,
the support,
Tom,
mate.
yeah?
Yeah, no.
How many people are in the game?
12.
Can you post did you post the link in the chat? How are there only 12?
I'll post it again.
I expect cheating from Tom.
I don't know how you can cheat on this. It'd be fucking impressive if you could cheat inside 10 seconds.
That's what I always tell them. Sometimes they see me on the phone. I'll tell you sometimes, honestly, I'll be honest right now. I have cheated, but on something so basic, which is just nationality. Like I write Lozek, and I'm like, oh wow, he's from Czech Republic. That's it.
You didn't know Lozek was from the Czech Republic?
No, but that's not the point. The point is you can't cheat which club he played for, if he's a World Cup winner or not. That's just general fucking knowledge. You either have it or you fucking don't. You know, so yeah. Anyway, are we ready?
There's 19 in it now. Is that
Let's
enough,
start.
or do you want to?
Fuck it, let's start.
Well, you got 21 in there, so we're starting them.
Yeah, let's go. It's us, no, and Thomas Partey. You know the one that fucks me up the most is when you have to go like for the rarest one possible.
Yeah. I cannot remember where you played, so I'm going to leave that one. Oh, I don't think you were part of them squads, so I'm going to leave that one. Edin Dzeko didn't win Serie A, did he?
Tom, can you stop talking out loud? I want to focus.
Sorry.
Fraud. Oh, my days, man. How am I getting all the fucking wrong players, blood? The fuck is this, bro? Bro. Can I get the actual right players that I fucking need? That would be nice. Thank you.
Oh. Oh.
Hold that, you bastard!
got
Hold! Hold!
Fuck.
Hold.
I couldn't
Send
find
the link right now.
I couldn't
Send
find
the
the
link.
teammate of R9. I had to use all my R9 teammates on other ones. Fuck's sake.
Hold.
I was hoping I'd get like a Zinedine Zidane or something in there. Bollocks.
There you are. There you are.
So what's that 1-0 to you?
Well, of course that's 1-0 to me. Why are you questioning it? Bozo.
I was
Of
just double
course it
checking.
is. No, there's no need to double check shit, brother. Just double checking. Have some shame and decorum.
Can my shit post in the YouTube comments, please? There you go.
Okay. First to 3 wins, yeah? Remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for people to join. Don't just start directly.
Yeah. It's ain't my first rodeo.
Oh, my days, man. Oh, my days, Thomas Little, man.
Ready to go? We
Yes, let's
got 26 in,
start.
27, 28. Let's see if it gets to 30 within the next 10 seconds. There you go. It's at 30, so we'll do 30.
You think I pay Tom? That's cute.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way he never won Copa America.
I'm in the zone. I'm cooked here. I need a fucking player for Atletico.
You should have put Gabby for Atletico and hoped there would have been another Spaniard.
I know. I fucked it up, man. It's always...
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. Do you want to know?
Husam!
Do you want to know why I've
2-0,
lost?
lad. 2-0.
Do you wanna-
Where
do
are
you
you
know
on the
why
table?
I came sixth? Do you want to know why I didn't win bingo? Because Kaká didn't play in the 07 Copa America.
Yep. Hold.
I've got to complete one of the greatest comebacks you've ever seen now.
Let's go. Gonna win now. This is it. This is where I wrap it up so we can end the stream. I'm gonna see you later. You need some practice, brother.
Practice. Like I knew that Kaká wasn't part of the 07 squad.
Yeah, you should have known.
Did you know? Do you know why he wasn't part of it then?
Because he was fighting with the manager.
No, he was tired. So he just said he didn't want to play Copa America. You fucking dickhead. Play in it. The one he did play in, they lost on pens. Oh, mate.
This right here is the 3-0. This right here is the Liverpool Man United. Go on. Let's end the stream early. Okay. Gail Clichy. Marco Cucurella. You motherfuckers. I went Leicester for no reason whatsoever. Mascherano. Arda Turan. You're giving me all the wrong fucking players, bro. Dimitri Payet. Marseille.
Get in there. Come on. Yes. I'm back, baby.
You got a bingo?
I got a bingo. To be fair, Sam, it's 2-1. Cucurella never played for Leicester, so you might as well just end this one.
Are you sure?
Yes, Cucurella never played for Leicester.
Okay, I'll just do it quicker then. I knew I fucked that one up. Oh my god, there's no way I fucked it up on Cucurella, bro.
Do you want to know where else you probably fucked it up?
Play?
No, you will have had Wilfred and Ndidi.
Yeah, I know. I know.
He played in the Belgian top flight.
Who said?
I know he did. He played for Ghent.
Are you sure or are you waffling?
Yes, because I put him down for my one.
Jesper Lindstrom. That's the fucking Napoli guy. Yeah, I fucked up this one. I fucked up this one expeditiously. Fucked up this one expeditiously. Yeah. I fucked this one up. Fucked this one up. Where did Chelsea sign Cucurella from, bro?
Brighton.
Fucking went for Leicester. I don't know why the fuck I went for fucking Leicester.
By the way, can we all just appreciate that I was 17 quicker than the next closest? I fucking flew through that shit.
Well done, fuckface. Send new link. Let's just end
God,
3-1.
You got 4 wrong.
Yeah, I gave you 1. Khalas, you win 1 now. That's it. There is no remontada here. Send the link. Let's just wrap this up early. Wanna go eat. Tom, you cannot beat me.
Diego Forlan for Mourinho. Ooh.
I thought he played with him at Inter, man.
No, we went afterwards.
Let me check that Indeed piece of thing. I don't trust you.
He did. He played for Genk. I think it was Genk. He played in the Belgian league though.
Did he actually play in the Belgian league?
Yeah. 2015 to 2017 at Genk.
He did. He did. You ain't lying.
Why did I lie about that? Anyway, we're going.
Go ahead.
We got 37 people in. More people are going to get to see.
I'm gonna call James Pearce in the chat. Frauds. Don't say shit. I'm in my zone.
Come on! Back to back, baby. Back to back.
Come on! You thought you were gonna remontada.
He
Hold
saved
that.
it.
Hold
saved
that,
it.
you fraud.
I mean, if we were doing
Well-
this the correct way, it would technically be 2-2 because I got it quicker, but hey ho.
Tom, have some shame. A bingo, I'm not gonna get 1L for a bingo. Have some shame. Drop link. 2-1 to Husam still. Bingo is a draw. Have some shame.
I mean, the people can decide that.
Fuck the people.
The people can
that.
decide that for the 11 o'clock.
No, I've decided that with you. Double bingos is a draw, bro. I said I've done it quicker. Yeah, fuck your speed. As long as I got it right, that's what matters. Don't get me pissed off, Tom. Man trying to piss me off. You want to give me who wants to beat me based on double bingos? Have some shame. Equalizer. Done. 2-1 to Husam. Why is the guy called Husam owns Mookie? Is that me?
I think that's you.
Okay.
We are going 35 people in.
Prepare yourself for later. Intensity levels are off the thing for me, yeah? Did you change it from global to something else?
No, it is still global.
Okay. Fucking hell. Why are you angry?
Trying to accuse me of that shit. You actually fit so many, but I'm gonna go for that one. And that was a smart-ish move because I can then go for that one. Oh my god. I need to check something. If he played with this guy, I'm gonna fucking fume because you're probably beating me now. Was he there that year? Oh, he was. Oh my god. Why did I forget that Christensen, Lukaku were at Chelsea at the same time? Oh, mate. Fuck.
I need to clutch this. Do I take the fucking risk? Fucking one mistake.
Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh,
Do you have one mistake as well?
One mistake. One mistake.
Fuck off,
I've-
Tom, man.
I should have got bingo. I completely brain fasted and forgot that Christensen played with Lukaku at Chelsea.
Tom, man, you fucking lucky bastard. You lucky, lucky, lucky boy.
Jam Sandwich has been going at me for the past half an hour. This is fucking hilarious.
Let him go, bro. Let him go. Did you send link?
Yes, I sent link.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Fucking draw again, bro. Just when I'm about to win. It's at 2-1 as well. It's so risky right now. Risky settings. Risky settings. Look at this guy's name. And now look at this guy's name. What the hell, bro? You guys are fucked up, man.
Yeah, we got 37 in.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh,
I refuse to lose this. I refuse to lose this. You motherfuckers.
Just because it got me last time. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Can you not talk out loud? I'm in the zone. Papu Gomez. So fucking focused, like, because I just want to end this. I actually want to go eat as well.
Come on, yes, yes,
Fuck
yes, yes.
you, Tom.
Get in there. Oh, Mark Gay's close to signing for Newcastle. They'll have to sell someone to pay for that. Maybe a certain Scouse winger.
Stop trying to think. Come on, hold that.
Fuck!
Thought you was gonna fucking beat me. Send link, blood. There is
Again?
no Tom and Bull, brother. There is
I
no
got it
Tom
done.
and Bull, brother.
I got
Fuck
it
your
done
Tom and
11
Bull.
quicker. But apparently that
Tom,
means
no
nothing.
one cares about speed, brother.
Speed should be everything.
No. Fuck your speed. I'm winning. 2-1. Tom, you cannot change the rules midway through the game. We said from the first, before a ball was kicked, we said double bingos is equal. Done. You ain't gonna change the shit now. Fucking fraud trying to change the rule now. As we're fucking playing. Have some shame, blood. No. I don't care about got it quicker. We said from the start, double bingos is equal. And he agreed to it. And said speed. Fuck your speed, blood.
Oh, apparently
Start.
apparently Judge Mo's in.
That's not the real Judge Mo, man.
I
He
know.
outside.
Yeah, we got 30 people.
Can you actually say before starting you want to get any advantage you can?
No, I just said, yeah, we got 30 people, so I started.
The reason why speed doesn't matter, Tom, is you might get more difficult questions or I get more difficult questions and they keep the options at the end. So we cannot rely on fucking speed. You either get it right or you don't. Simple as. Fucking giving me David Silva for. Trying his best to just scam a win, the fraud. You know, I always forget where Pedro Porro is from.
Get in there. Come on.
Like, look at these some of fucking options that I have. Look at this. That's why if it's double bingo, then you can hold that. Not even gonna go there. Fucking wahi. See the shit that they give me? See the shit that they give me? Did Lingard play for West Ham?
I'm just seeing someone cry. Cry. Which one do you think you're going to get? Ooh.
I always don't know if it's Chesney or Fabianski. Did we sign Mascherano from West Ham?
Did we?
We did. You're telling me Marseille and Ajax, and I'm supposed to sit up here and talk about fucking speed.
Oh.
Shut up, Tom. Let me focus. Ajax? Did he play for Ajax? No, he did not. Did Makalele play for Ajax? Back in the day, they were good and shit.
I don't know.
Go with what you know, Husam. Trust your instinct. Please don't fuck with me. Please don't fuck with me at the end here. Oh my god, man. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Go on.
Fucking Ajax. Who the fuck played for Ajax?
Ibrahimovic did.
I know, but who would have been the top goal scorer then?
Icardi. That you skipped on.
2-2. Winner take all.
Oh dear. Oh dearie fucking me. He's went from 2-0 up to 2-2. This could be the biggest bottle job in bingo history.
On the fucking link. Look at this idiot. Husam is cheating. I'm honestly gonna time you out. Husam is cheating and losing, right? Fucking 10 seconds to think. It's like, oh, Husam is cheating. Come on, man. كل مرة هيثم. Why did it go to a different link? Wait. Am I in the right one?
Yes, that's the correct one.
Husam is cheating, and I've lost. Cheating while losing. Start.
Okay, I'll start. If he bottles this, people, never let him live it down. Never let him live it down.
Stop talking, you fucker.
Ooh.
I'm so done with this fucking game if I lose this now. Fucking managed by Van Hal. Go fuck yourself. Van Hal. Fuck you, Van Hal.
Come on!
Fuck you, Tom. Honestly. Ruben Diaz. Who did he play for? I hate this game. Oh my god, Tom. Hold that, you fraud!
I don't
Hold
believe
that, you fraud! I fucking clutched it!
I got it 17 quicker than him, by the way, people. 17 quicker than him, but that
Tom,
means nothing.
can you stop? Did I actually get a Porto player? Have some shame. Have some shame. Tom, you know what it is? One of the things of being a man is when you make agreement, you have to stick to it. Fraud. We made an agreement. Double bingos equal done.
Oh, I can't believe Bernadeschi was part of the Euro 2021 squad.
Fucking fraud, bro.
Why was he
Clutched
part
it
of that
up.
squad?
Clutched the fuck out of that right there. Fucker want to try do me dirty. Oh yeah, I got it this much faster than him. Fuck how faster you got it. Fuck how faster you got it. Bingo equal bingo. Done. We made the rule from the start. Fucker. Let me light a cigarette first. Wait. Fucking stressing me the fuck out. Look at these fuckers supporting Tom in the chat as well. Start, fucker.
I'm starting.
The bingo depends on the options. If you get easier options, I could do it faster. But then they give me Porto and they give me no fucking options for fucking Porto. So what am I supposed to do? It makes sense. Oh, you're cheating. You're cheating. Cheating, and I'm fucking. And I lost the round. Fucking frauds, bro.
Yes.
Can you stop screaming?
Big win.
Should be playing in the US League. Can you imagine Neymar managed by Benitez? Ricardo Quaresma, did he play in the fucking MLS?
I don't know, did he?
Fuck you, Tom. Stop trying to do this. Teammate of Zidane, please. Fuck you, Tom. You're probably gonna win this. Teammate of Zidane, and they give me Conor Gallagher and Brennan Johnson. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Do I take the risk?
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah. Fuck off. Who was the teammate of Zidane, man? Who was the teammate of Zidane? This is so unfair. I bet they give you the easiest bingo ever. I bet they gave you the easiest bingo ever. You motherfuckers.
I had
You motherfuckers.
I had teammate of Beckham. I had Belgian top league. I had a tough one, mate. I had a tough one. Come on. The biggest bottle job in football bingo history, people. You all were witness to it. The biggest bottle job in football bingo history.
Tell me one thing. If we don't sign for 15th August somewhere around that time, which club will sell their prized asset to LFC season start? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. That's a fantastic question. But yeah. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Zidane teammate, managed by Van Gaal. I get always the tough ones. Anyway, this was a fantastic stream, you guys. Me and Tom and Mookie will be back at 11 p.m. for a football bingo night. I'm going to see you guys then. Hit the like button. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. I'm going to get his ass back at 11 p.m. UK time, inshallah. See you guys then. Peace out. Fuck Tom Little.